I'm just gonna let y'all finish reading this scripture. I'm gonna bring out a few scriptures that people never finish reading because they're so busy being male validated or listening to men that they end up following out of fear or ignorance and versus going into the book and studying it for yourself. And when you are a person who is at least practicing self-love, you stop being worried about who the messenger is. You receive the message and keep going, you know. And I know y'all familiar, very familiar with this. Even if you're not religious, you probably heard this, especially from black men. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. But go on and finish the rest of it. Because, see, this is the part that most people hope that you don't find out. This is what's going on with the Caucasian man. Why they so mad and upset. The South. They made the South an undeveloped country according to the rest of the world. Shout out to my baby who's studying and traveling abroad right now, seeing that what we're looking at over here in America is not even pride. These motherfuckers are embarrassed. The rest of the world see y'all for what you are. And you wrote it in your own book. This is a contract that men came together and stole personalities and spirituality from the very woman. That's another thing that was happening in the garden. If you watch the movie Sinners, you always notice how Caucasians are always sitting off in the woods somewhere staring down, looking at us. They have to have our acceptance in order to do this. Fear is a sign of acceptance. Y'all do understand that, right? But because you lack and rejecting knowledge now. And this is mainly, especially for the brothers. I went through it. Y'all took me down that rabbit hole. All these labels and naming and Hebrew, but what I got from the Hebrew, what I got from being a Hebrew was the language. Hebrew helped me study the words more. And that's how I start to realize that the spirituality of who we are, because even so-called spiritual people right now, same stories, same betrayal stories. There was a woman, there was a man, there was a race of people, there was a war, there was betrayal. Y'all have zero respect for life. So you create all these gods and all these mental illnesses that you can blame things on and projecting. But see, this is one of the scriptures that this is what they're living and was hoping that we never wake up one day. But those of us, not only are we woke, notice that during the time we are woke, there's a high rise of feminine energy, right? That's what we're calling it, feminine energy. But why you think mama don't love her children? Why you think mama don't love her children? Wake up, my babies. If I gotta save you even from your father, because a lot of you became like your father, the devil, the father, the oppressor. You're nothing like my Father who art in heaven. Oh, yeah. What's happened has happened. What's done is done. Who's here? At the end of the day, we're supposed to be respecting life. Otherwise, what you're seeing the earth do right now, what you're seeing the gods do, I will also reject thee. Thou shalt not be no priest to me. That's what y'all can't stand about me. I went and looked for myself, because once a person gets tired of being lied to, how you gonna tell me you love me and do this and do that for me? That you woke us up. It's sad that the only thing we can thank you for is hurt and pain, because it woke us up. Now you mad about it. Got the National Guards all everywhere harassing people. Y'all think the National Guards here because of the foreigners? No, they still governing and watching what black folks do, watching to see what we fit to do. Nothing. What y'all wrote in y'all Bible? That part where it said, "I'm gonna let you destroy yourself," because you're doing that anyway. Shout out to the allies that's bringing out the truth. the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I know you might not have much to give because you finding out that your own people don't care nothing about nothing but money, some old shit that they done made up. All they care about is the things that they made up. You made it up. That's why it's easily destroyed. We could have been destroyed all of this if a lot of people wasn't so in love with pleasure, material things, so lower level when it come to your thinking. Because what it looked like y'all have really done has forgotten the law. What's the real law? The real law is respect. Loving one another. Love covers a multitude of sin. How y'all gonna say one thing and do another? What we're fighting right now is this Caucasian's boy. We fighting his embarrassment. He's embarrassed. If even the Ku Klux Klan is embarrassed by some of the things that's been going on publicly in the world, they didn't want nobody to ever find out. But thank you to the internet, the greatest mother of all right now, the reflector. Yeah, let me show you how you look. You ain't fooling nobody nowhere else. You ain't fooling nobody that's following the money. Ain't nobody following the money harder than the people that you took it from. So, sorry, brothers. And don't get it twisted. This is no attempt of me trying to save and convince nobody. This is me standing in the gap for those who are still kind of lost and trying to figure out which way to, what to do. Be free, baby. Don't bind yourself to no religion, but study the word, study the messages, and retain the morals of the story. Because the moral of the story is love everybody regardless, and judge righteously. Meaning our death row center. What's the word we call? What is called? You know how I get excited. I get tongue twisted, friend. Yeah, our one thing our system should be, nobody should be still around here saying anybody in no country. Y'all don't, and people be like, why you all, stuck when in real time? People, you be stuck. I ain't stuck on that. This is one of the biggest things y'all use religion for, to cover up. The biggest cover up religion is covering up sexual, sick, devious behaviors. You know, it's laws in this book to tell you to not sleep with animals. But by all means, please, like I said earlier, it should be against the law, especially now that y'all know y'all can't handle certain emotions. You can't handle even the truth. You start oppressing the people that just got through showing you how to wash your ass and cook and clean. Mind you, it's 2026 because the Caucasians just gained full consciousness of themselves 2,000 years ago. Before Christ and after Christ. See, before Christ, they couldn't wash their ass. They couldn't feed themselves. They couldn't even bathe. Then after they unalived the Messiah after Christ, now all of a sudden they're such amazing people. Y'all better pay attention and understand that ain't nothing changed but the devil. He just looked different. Went from whips and chains to briefcases and suits. Because now they know, when they know they got your mind and they think they got your mind, they really just got you in fear. That's all this. Y'all are in fear because some of us know some of y'all know what kind of knowledge you've given these evil ass people. Like I said, the earth can't withstand no more pollution. I'm in South Memphis. Anybody who know what's really going on. Little Egypt is Memphis, Little Egypt. We really don't know if we're in America or Africa, but I do know if by paying attention to experiences, I know the difference between me and the African. We sure ain't the same. We're not the same. But the spiritualities are similar. When we was our healing powers, our ability to be able to create something out of nothing, especially American Black women, Black American women, we've been knowing what to do with the soil. We calculate the air, the water, and whatever. Use our spirituality for healing. All this is a flip flop of what we used to be, turned upside down, put in the wrong hands of greedy people. This is what happened when you try to help people who don't want to be helped. Trust me, I ain't trying to save nobody that don't want to be saved. And they saved from what? From your damn self. Y'all out here destroying of your damn self. Anytime you tell a man that, you know how men are now, that don't, you being a man, you being a male isn't the right for you to go around and commit genocides, STDs, spreading hate and hurt and harm, and then have the audacity to still want good fruit. You want good fruit out of oppressed people. Every 10 years, we got a new diagnose, something wrong mentally with people. Autism, ADHD, schizophrenic, trying to hold on and figure out what the hell, why we deteriorating, because some people are not extending or evolving at all, especially mentally. I will also forget thy children. The birth rate's going down, y'all. The birth rate going down, and the ones who, especially if you Caucasian and you anywhere under 30, I'm gonna use 30. You anywhere under the age 30, and you even want to use the word nigga. Let's me further know that the Caucasian, especially the Christian white Caucasian Southern man, ain't passed down nothing but hate. He didn't teach y'all how to keep the land. That's what he afraid of. That's what he embarrassed about. Because people watching his children too not be nothing. Shout out to the mayor in New York. I'm glad it is at least touching down in America somewhat. Because people don't mind allowing someone who's righteous and love everybody to run the country. We don't. But at the same time, we need to stop accepting, we the people, we need to stop accepting ourselves as just a business. That's all we are to Southern Christian Caucasian men. We're nothing but a piece of shit to them. Their hate is so profound, it's so sickening that they have caused America, especially Southern America, to be we are an undeveloped country, y'all, believe it or not. Most other people, if you pay attention to any other countries, notice how clean their streets are. And don't get it twisted. I'm not just pointing out just their outer appearance, because plus I do know worldwide people got a lust problem. That's why I say it should be against the law for anybody to get married or have children under the age of 30, to show and prove that you're not the weirdo, freako, sick, demonic dog that we see sitting up in our offices over here in America or anywhere else where it's okay for grown ass 50, 60, 70-year-old men to marry 5 and 6-year-old people, or whatever country or nation of people that they feel hit by what I just said. That I'm talking about you too. Because we know it's not just America. And over here in America, well, it's still okay to marry 13, 14, 15, 16-year-olds in some states. We understand, people, that America, these different states, they're like little small countries. America still is a continent. And these are the United States of America, the state of mind of the wicked, of other people who come over here and set up shop. This is the headquarters of all the other nations of people that want to come over here. But see, at the end of the day, this is also the last place where all the hate and evil fit to stop. Because if everybody you can't want to live amongst everybody, but only hate the people that's actually from this earth. You other nations of people, ask yourself, why did you listen to the Caucasian and let him tell you that we are the people you supposed to come against and hate? The very people that y'all have in y'all countries as well, the dark skinned side of your country, where y'all know for a fact that this is what color you was before you lightened up. So don't ever think they care anything about you either. If anybody can convince you to hate anything just for you to live, you need to get off the earth too. No respect. The earth no longer I will also forget your children. Oh, we flipping this back. Oh, we done did our time. We done our time. This is going back to the senders. Back to the thieves, the whoremongers, back to the traffickers, back to the oppressors, back to the fathers, the devils, and the mothers. Oh, because 7 women will perish with every man because a lot of you are so male validated. You won't even accept that you are. Like I said, I love being a black woman so much, I irritate black women. Nijis, the indigenous people of America. Why you think they asked Pocahontas to show them around? Who you think know the land? The one who comes from it. Yeah, that wasn't no love story. Don't get it twisted. All of everything they've done to us demonically, they try to turn into a love story and to convince so many of my own people. Like I said, the next generation. We see as 80s babies, we seeing the generational curses being broke. I do see it. Because again, a lot of them are going to unalive themselves just from embarrassment. Who wants to share air with people who think this way? And this time it's not us who got to die to go to heaven. It's a lot of them that's got to die and go to hell. When I say a lot of them, I mean all evil, wicked, demonic people. Take whatever color you need to take with you. When it comes to evil, wicked, murderous, oppressive people, sellouts, code switchers, y'all gotta go. Because it's the culture, our ability to be able to turn nothing into something that they always trying to oppress. But baby, you not getting no more good fruit out of oppressed people with your silly ass. People sick, dying, and they broke. So it's time. People ain't got nothing else but their life. And the people that love life, love you to life, we ain't gonna go down easy. We ain't gonna go down at all. We ain't even thank y'all. My melanated people that know better, you ain't punking us to come outside. We gonna sit right here on this line and watch y'all destroy yourselves like you're doing and cry and boo, and we finna laugh at all that crying and boo-hooing and hollering out because you so mad at the truth. You so hateful. You're turning blue. You're about to explode. I can feel it. It's time for you to go anyway. Ain't no such thing as no politician. Fuck the church. Take y'all religion, y'all evil, wicked, perverted, sick, demonic, demon, dog face, and get off our planet. Don't reject that knowledge.